go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox, and there's one more. That's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue. I might be in stomatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I'm sure my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button is caving in. My back is wrenched, my ankle sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold, my toes are numb. I have a sliver in my thumb. My neck is stiff, my spine is weak. My tongue, I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbow's bent, my spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk, I cannot hear. There's a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail and my heart is, what? What's that? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday? Goodbye, I'm going out to play. This is a book of children's poems called Where the Sidewalk Ends, and I got it, believe it or not, when I was in the 4th grade, so a very, very long time ago. This book, and many more just like it, sparked my love of reading. The National Center for Education Statistics in 1999 said that 53% of children ages 3 to 5 were read to by a family member daily. In a recent study by the National Education Association, who polled middle and high school children, of the 56% of those polled said that they read more than 10 books, 10 or more books a year. Of those that were polled, 70% of the ones that were polled were middle school children. 49% of the ones that were polled were high school children. So our numbers are dwindling. The number of students who read for pleasure every day are dwindling. According to the National Center for Education Statistics also, 26% of children who were read to by a family member at least 3 to 4 times a week do so much better than the children who are not. And here are some of those statistics. It says that of the children who are read to 3 or 4 times a week, 26% of those children recognize all of their alphabet letters, where only 14 do not. 60% versus 44% can count to 20 or higher. 54% versus 40% can write their own name. 77% versus 57% read or pretend to read. You might be wondering what these numbers have to do with you, and why they seem to be so important. So if you're one of the lucky children who actually does read for pleasure, then that's great. And you may be, these statistics may not have to do anything with you. If you are not one of those children who reads for pleasure, then I'm here today to hopefully make you want to start reading for pleasure. There are, you notice I've been talking about reading for pleasure. We in our society today do a lot of reading. You guys yourselves do a lot of reading every day in your paces and in the work that you do every day. But then also, you think about it, you read Facebook posts and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat if somebody decides to write something on their Snapchat. But very few students these days, very few people these days actually pick up a book, open up its pages, and get lost in the storyline. There is a need for more reading in our lives. It says that the joy of reading is becoming very lost in our very fast-paced world. Imagine a world where there is no bookstores, where the shelves of the libraries are empty. And I don't know how many of you go to our personal library here in town, but I do. And I love being able to wander the aisles and look and just pick something that I maybe have never read before and get lost in the story, get lost in the plot, get lost in the characters. So here are some of the things. There are many, many benefits to reading for pleasure. You guys may not realize it, but there are. Okay? Here are some of them. It says readers are 2.5 times less likely to develop Alzheimer's in their later years. Now, Alzheimer's is a horrible disease that is taking away the thoughts and the memories of a large number of our older people, and it's, reading can help you. Now, it won't prevent, it won't cure Alzheimer's, but it will help, to prevent it. It says that Professor Ann E. Cummings discovered that while writing a research paper, believe it or not, reading and reading for pleasure makes you smarter. Okay? It helps you to retain the knowledge that you get. It opens up more parts of your brain so that you can accept the knowledge that you get. The National Endowment of Arts states that reading makes you more engaged in your life. It makes you more willing to take advantage of the things and the opportunities that come up for you because you've opened up your mind to those kind of experiences. So now it's time to go ahead and do them. Reading is therapeutic. Believe it or not, it helps reduce stress. It actually, if you're I lost my word. If you're anxious about something, reading can calm you down. Reading is one of the few things that you can do and that'll help you in a lot of the areas in your life. For me, I lived in a family that moved around yearly. We moved every summer, so I couldn't actually pack up my friends and take them with me, but I could pack up my books and take them with me. And I love the fact that regardless of where I was, regardless of what state, regardless of what city, there were my books and they were my friends. And as of today, my books are still my biggest friends. I have more of them in my house than I know what to do with. I hope that something that I said today will make you actually want to pick up a book, open the pages, and get lost in the story. Thank you.